This is 100 days in Zombie Minecraft. I'm only going to talk about a couple things. I'm not going to talk about way too many. The reason why for that is simply because the zombie add-ons could become buggy or some glitches or errors. Well, we don't know what's going to be like, but we're going to talk about a couple of things. So I'm going to talk about the insane disasters as well. I'm going to talk about the insane disasters. Now I'm going to be using this for all of my runs. Let me be honest with you, even the Jurassic Park one, well, Jurassic Minecraft. So basically, I'm going to use the that one so I can set my own disasters, basically, like acid rain, all that stuff. Now I wanted to talk about the Crimson Moon one as well while I'm here. So the Crimson Moon one is like every night. Well, it feels like every night. The Crimson Moon comes down and basically spreads towards the world. And it can spread across and even into the parasites, the fungus territory. So now this is where I kind of think of a power structure like it's kind of like a world building kind of thing, like all these factions and all these zombies are fighting each other. Like it's kind of a cool idea. Like Crimson Moon collaborates with some monsters, and the Fungus collaborates with some other monsters, factions. You know what I mean? Like they collaborate, they help each other out in sometimes, and sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? It depends on their mood. I don't know. I don't know exactly what triggers them to hate each other or not hate each other. But still, anyway, so I'm not gonna talk about the zombie mod add-ons because then be honest with you, it could potentially break. As I said to you before, it could potentially break the run during the playthrough. So I'm gonna see if I can play. I'm gonna play test some of these, but I'm definitely gonna add the fungus and the parasite and the crimson moon and the brutal mod, the brutal difficulty. So those are the four that I'm definitely gonna have to add in, and the other ones could be just filler. So basically, the fungus one is basically what it says on the tin. So basically, there's these fungus that grow beside a village. They usually spawn beside a village. Parasites, like the 100 days in hell thing. Like they spawn a bunch of zombies, no parasites every 5 days. So every 5 days, there's going to be a horde. All I need to do is run away. But now, since we don't have the own spear, we're not going to have god weapons anymore. It's going to be harder to run away from that. But yeah, so the Crimson Moon does that. It spreads like a wildfire and makes like these wizards and zombies and all that stuff. Then we've got what else is there? The parasite and fungus again. As I didn't, I'd only explain the parasite one because I already explained that one. The fungus one is just the same. Like, just think of The Last of Us. Like, it's just keeps spreading, and literally the zombie ones. I hope they work because they do look like they work for this one, but we don't. We're not 100% sure. And if they don't work, I'll use the other ones. Sure, it'd be fine anyway. But anyway, enough dabble. But the Brule mod. Now I'm gonna go on to that one now. Now the Brule difficulty. Oh, that's brutal. Let me be honest with you. It's fucking brutal. Okay, so let me explain it. You have a thirst bar. You have a heat and water. No, a heat and cold monitor right there. And you have limb damage as well. That's not just it, but let me explain it carefully a little bit. So you have the thirst bar. Obviously, of course, the thirst bar is obviously, of course, the main utilization of it. So basically, you can use the glass water ball um, to get some quick water. It doesn't matter what water it is, but still, you can still drink it and just drink it, keep drinking, keep drinking. There's also a craftable canteen that comes with the brutal difficulty, bandages, all that good stuff. So the limb damages now they relate to your damage that happens within the game. So let's say, for example, I fall off a cliff. My legs will get damaged, and I get slowness, for example. That'll be, for example. Now for the heat and cold one, if I'm in sand, if I'm in the sandy area, I will be getting hotter, and you'll see the meter go up. And if I go to an icy area, I'll go colder. Now to cool myself, if I'm in a warm area, I need to drink water or be in water, like swim in water, or have fire resistant potions. Now I could exploit this easily by using the fire sword from the god weapons. However, again, not gonna use the god weapons anymore. Thank fuck. So we're actually gonna have to survive like that. Um, Now cold, that's a bit interesting. You can either use a campfire or use a furnace. There's also many different ways to like warm yourself up, but the main armor that you can use if you're in a cold area, use basically uses what you call it, insulated armor. Now, why is this? Why do I have the insane mod? Why do I have the disasters again? Again, it adds two more things: a blizzard and a sandstorm. And I don't know if this will affect the brutal mod. I don't know if the blizzard will actually affect the brutal mod, but I will keep you in touch if that does actually happen. And the sandstorm as well, obviously. So I'm not going to explain the other two I'm not going to explain the other zombie add-ons because I'm not 100% sure if it's good yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm just testing the waters here. Again, just like the 100 Days in Hell, I was just testing out the waters. Again, for the 100 Days in Zombies, it's going to take me a little bit of time just to make an official run out of it. But I will make an official run out of it. Just look at this fucking clicker right here. Look at this. This looks fucking cool. But I don't know if this will actually work. You know what I mean? So I'll keep you posted on if this will work or not. And if it does, it does. If it doesn't, I'll just replace some and have some. But those are the main four I'm going to use. The Parasite, the Crimson, the Brutal, definitely the Brutal difficulty, and Insane disasters and all that stuff. So I'm going to put those four in the description below. So yeah. So hopefully they will be good. They'll be good. Hopefully I will not run into any issues, but still. Yeah, so I can't wait to do this because I'm actually excited because this and the Jurassic Park one is very fun. Very fun idea. There's another idea, but after I get this zombie one done, I have another idea. And it involves Jack Sparrow. I'll explain. I'll explain that when I survive 50 days in zombie. Well, I'll explain that later. But basically, 100 days as a pirate. Yeah, but I can only have two options in TikTok, so it's either Jurassic Park or zombies, and those are the two funnest ideas I can think of. But anyway, yeah. So basically, I'll keep you posted about the zombie apocalypse and see if that will work, and see what will work and what will not work. I'll game test it, and then when I make an official run out of it, I'll make a trailer. And when I'm actually 100% confident, I will upload the 100 days trailer. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Bye bye.